At Ultra Cooker, we've just tested the Philips Series 4000 stacked dual basket, and in this video, we'll give you our honest opinion. If you're interested in this product, we've included a link to the best price just below this video. This vertical air fryer has two baskets, each with a capacity of 5 liters, for a total capacity of 10 liters. Theoretically, you can cook up to 1.4 kilograms of fries and 2 kilograms of vegetables, or a whole chicken in each basket. The appliance remains relatively compact, considering its large volume. It measures 23 by 47 centimeters at the base, with a height of 40 centimeters and a weight of 9 kilograms. The power cord is 1 meter long. Inside the baskets, the plates at the bottom are non-stick and equipped with several rubber pads to prevent scratching the tubs. Unfortunately, as was the case with other models we tested, the plates have ventilation holes that are a little too large. As a result, some of the thin fries fell through during use. The digital display shows the remaining cooking time and the temperature at the time of setting. Buttons 1 and 2 allow you to choose the basket you want to heat, then you can select one of the 6 programs. There are also up and down arrows to change the temperature or timer, and 3 other buttons for specific functions. The baskets have well-insulated handles that are easy to grip. In addition, the entire appliance heats up very little during use. We measured 49 degrees Celsius on the glass panels and only 36 degrees Celsius on the sides. In terms of maintenance, the tanks and racks can be washed by hand or in the dishwasher. They came out very clean after a dishwasher cycle in our tests. So much for design and maintenance. Now let's move on to features and performance. This fryer is supposed to offer 13 cooking modes, including baking, grilling, and roasting. Unfortunately, the complete list is not available anywhere, not even in the digital user manual, and they cannot be selected directly. However, it does have 6 preset programs: frozen potato snacks, steak, fish, vegetables, chicken drumsticks, and reheat. Each program includes 1 or 2 shake reminders and can be adjusted in terms of both temperature and duration. The temperature can be set between 40 and 200 degrees Celsius, and the timer ranges from 1 to 60 minutes. The fryer stops automatically at the end of the set time, but there is no keep warm function. However, there is a synchronization function to finish cooking both baskets at the same time, and a copy function so that both baskets have the same settings. You can also use just one basket, of course. One of the advantages of this appliance is its shake reminder button, which can be activated or deactivated. If you remove the basket to shake the food, cooking pauses and then automatically resumes once the basket is reinserted. Among the other features of this model, you can install the Home ID app to find recipe ideas. During our tests, we checked the actual temperature reached inside the drawers. We measured 175 degrees Celsius in the upper basket when we selected a temperature of 180 degrees Celsius, which is quite close. To test the performance of this air fryer, we cooked a variety of foods: shoestring fries, broccoli, a chicken thigh, and nuggets. We used the chicken drumsticks program for our nuggets. We started with 12 minutes of cooking, after which our nuggets looked appetizing but lacked crispiness. We resumed cooking for 3 minutes and the result was better, although we have tasted crispier nuggets before. We think the preset temperature of 180 degrees Celsius played a role, as chicken programs are usually set to 200 degrees Celsius. To cook 300 grams of frozen fries, we chose the frozen potato snacks program. After 26 minutes, some were perfectly cooked, while others were so overcooked that they were hollow inside. Unfortunately, we found the same thing with our 400 grams of broccoli cooked on the vegetables setting. Some florets had turned almost black, while others were just cooked. In fact, food close to the glass tends to burn, which indicates poor heat distribution. Fortunately, the chicken thigh made up for our bad experiences a little, as after a total of 40 minutes, the skin was crispy and the chicken tender. So much for the cooking performance. Now let's finish this test by evaluating the smell and noise. When unpacking and using the appliance, we didn't notice any particular plastic smell, unlike some models that smell bad right out of the box. During cooking, we measured the pollutants emitted into the air. To do this, we placed a sensor 1 meter away from the appliance. We noted the quantities of fine particles with a diameter of less than 2.5 micrometers and total volatile organic compounds before and after cooking. Our sensor showed that there was no significant increase in pollution in the ambient air. Nevertheless, we always recommend that you ventilate the room well when using an air fryer. In terms of noise, the fan emitted 53 decibels at a distance of 1 meter during use, which is in the upper range for this type of appliance. Finally, The audible signals to shake the food and to indicate the end of cooking are perfectly balanced. They are not unpleasant, but they can be heard from a neighboring room with the door closed. And that's it for our test results. So, to sum it all up, the positive points of the Philips 4000 series stacked dual basket are its large capacity, its excellent meat cooking, its shake reminder, which can be activated or deactivated as desired, its synchronization and copy functions between baskets, its easy maintenance, and its windows that allow you to see the cooking process. As for the negative points, its poor cooking consistency, its unclear modes, and its temperature limited to a maximum of 200 degrees. And that concludes our test. Thank you very much for watching. As a reminder, you will find the link to this product with its best price just below the video. And if you like honest air fryer tests, don't hesitate to subscribe to our channel.